Are you looking for the best drones for indoors? In this video we will look at some of the best drones for indoors on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, DJI Mini 2. With so many advancements in the business, I anticipate that my drone will soon be capable of shooting 4K footage. It should also have at least a 3-axis gimbal and the ability to take raw photographs so that you can post-process the shots as desired. These are, in my opinion, the 3 most crucial criteria to consider when purchasing a travel drone, and thankfully, the DJI Mini 2 checks all of these boxes and then some. It is the safest indoor drone for travel that I've ever piloted. Furthermore, the Mini 2 comes with a significantly enhanced controller that is heavier and easy to use with my smartphone. The drone now has more powerful motors in sports mode, allowing it to reach a top speed of 36 miles per hour. My phone is now perched atop the controller, making it easier to operate. I don't need to be concerned if a case protects your phone. The essential factor is that this indoor drone is tiny enough to be carried around and flown inside. I can even fly it in strong winds, which maintains surprising steadiness for such a small drone. It can now shoot 4K footage at 100 Mbps at 30 frames per second. For a sensor of this tiny, the footage looks very lovely. My daytime footage is sharp, and the color isn't too processed. The lengthy flying time of roughly 31 minutes is another virtue of this indoor drone carried over from its predecessor. With such a long flight time, I can survey the area indoors, discover the best angles, frame up an image, and play with functions like quick shots, panorama, and wide-angle shots using one battery. Number 2, Ryze Tech Tello. I'm an avid reader who is always searching for a compelling story. When I come across a beautiful light streaky scene, I quickly take a shot, focusing on my favorite features. The Ryze Tello has my admiration as a starter because of its reliable offers. In a word, I was able to reclaim numerous indoor aesthetics in the most satisfying way possible while pursuing my indoor photography career. Viewers were directed to the location by the light trails it captured. I'm ecstatic to have this beginner-friendly drone indoors in my arsenal. It's a miniature drone with a camera on the nose that can shoot 5MP photos and broadcast 720p HD video. Thanks to the embedded 720p camera, I can observe the action from the perspective of my drone and take photos and videos while flying. The flight time is 13 minutes, however, I got a little over 11 minutes with the minimum full charge. Number 3, DJI Spark. Because of their aesthetic aspects, selfies have always appealed to me. I'm a professional photographer that uses a few indoor selfie aesthetics to bring back happy memories. I've been using DJI Spark for years in this regard. It employs the possibility of using a narrow depth of focus to frame random images of my family or myself in interior settings. I created these images to pique my interest in creating indoor graphics, while carrying the most incredible selfie drone inside. It was the most elaborate feint I'd ever pulled off. Although the selfie drone is small, it is unquestionably well made and has a solid and durable body. You'll be astonished at its weight, given its little height. I've had a few incidents with the selfie drone, and it's crashed from a height of approximately 10 feet a few times with no damage. It doesn't require pairing with a remote or a mobile app. Simply raising my hand activates gesture control. Number 4, DJI FPV Combo. Because aerial photography is thriving and the demand for aerial photography is increasing, I've spent many hours learning the ins and outs of the industry. The DJI FPV Combo's perseverance in pursuing fiction has blown me away. It wouldn't be out of place to award this cutting-edge model the title of the best aerial drone for indoors. It became an enticing commodity for me because of the drone's talent in distinguishing the most seductive aerial photos. It can capture the kind of immersive video footage I'm looking for. Overall, the 4K and 1080p movies seem fantastic. And aside from the camera capture, The footage from the front propellers is decent enough for YouTube. An FPV drone means that image stabilization takes care of any difficulties, and the technology offers buttery smooth video footage. Although this aerial drone isn't particularly huge or heavy, the fixed construction means purchasing a bag or case expressly for the FPV, controls, and DJI goggles is a bright idea, as they don't fit well into most cameras' points. The goggles deliver dependable long-distance, low-latency communication that never failed throughout my tests. This aerial drone is marketed as being able to fly for up to 20 minutes in windless circumstances. However, this is not doubtful in reality. In terms of speed, manual mode can go up to 87 miles per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2 seconds. Sport mode can go up to 60 miles per hour, and normal mode is a much more modest 33 miles per hour. Number 5. 4D RCV2 Mini Drone. Because real estate and residential photography is in high demand, I've spent many hours learning the ropes. The 4D RCV2 Mini drone's ability to persevere in this vocation has impressed me. Naming this cutting-edge model the most significant drone for real estate photography isn't out of the question. Thanks to the drone's ability to restrict the most tempting real estate thumbnails, it became an enticing commodity for me. The overall design of the real estate drone influences whether it is flown indoors. Because of its size and lightweight, this photographic drone is ideal for flying in small spaces. It is easy for me to transport due to its small size. It has a hardy body that can resist collisions and harsh landings.